Hello again, and welcome to the second video in our series on how to effectively utilize the UCSB Health Professions Advising website. This video will focus on the content found in the Pre-Health Track section of our website. The Pre-Health Track section of our website focuses on those health professions that typically require students to complete an undergraduate degree and then apply to and gain acceptance into a professional school program after graduation. Although there are many health professions that require education and training beyond undergrad, the health professions information included on our site focuses on the following careers: dentistry, medicine, optometry, pharmacy, physical therapy, physician assistant, and veterinary medicine. In the Information on Additional Careers section, also found in this section of the site, we've also included information on routes to obtaining careers in nursing, occupational therapy, podiatry, and public health, which are gaining popularity with students. Most of the health professions programs lead to a doctorate in the field, while some lead to a master's degree, such as physician assistant, occupational therapy, and public health. Keep in mind that pre-health tracks are not majors, nor are they minors. You do not have to sign up for, apply to, or even ask to pursue a pre-health track. Being on a pre-health track is entirely your choice, and it is also your responsibility to become as knowledgeable as possible about your pre-health track and the various requirements that must be met and experiences that must be gained in order to create a competitive application to the professional school programs of your choice. Now, we'll get started with reviewing professional school prerequisite coursework. Start by clicking on the pre-health track that you intend to follow. We're going to use the medicine track for the purpose of this video, but the information contained in the various pre-health tracks is structured the same way. At the top of each track, you'll see a brief description of the career. Below that, you'll find a section of text in bold and all caps. This is very important. The various requirements for admission to professional schools are set by each individual school, which means that although there are many common courses that are required, there's always a possibility of variation in admissions requirements from one school to the next. This note is meant to emphasize the importance of each pre-health student's responsibility in researching the professional schools they might someday apply to in order to ensure they understand each school's unique admissions requirements. This may seem daunting, especially to first-year students, so we'll provide some suggestions in a later video to help make the process more manageable. Admissions requirements consist of prerequisite or preparatory courses that are either required, highly recommended, or consist of both required and highly recommended courses, depending on both your profession and each professional school's individual requirements. The prerequisite courses you'll find in the pre-health tracks on our website consist of the typically required courses for health profession schools in California and elsewhere. In some cases, the prerequisite courses you need to complete will exceed the other courses required for your degree, such as GEs, and your major. Additionally, all prerequisite courses should be taken for a letter grade. Do not take courses for the pass, no pass grading option unless you are 100% sure, without a doubt, going to earn a no pass. Even if you believe this is the case, we encourage you to reach out to a pre-health advisor to discuss your options. In the prerequisite table, in the left column, you'll find the course types, and in the right column, you'll find the UCSB courses that need to be taken to satisfy the requirements. Most professional schools, regardless of the profession, require labs to be taken for most of the prerequisite science courses. Many programs also require a full year of coursework to meet their requirements. At UCSB, that means 3 quarters. For many first-year students at UCSB, they will start taking science classes beginning with Chemistry 1A and 1AL. 1AL is the lab for the course. They'll begin taking this course typically during their first quarter, which sets the stage for all the prerequisite science courses to follow. If students aren't able to add Chem 1AL during their first quarter, that's okay. You can pick up the lab during winter quarter along with Chem 1B and 1BL. You must successfully complete Chem 1A and Chem 1B in order to take Chem 1C. And by successfully complete, we mean, for pre-health purposes, earning a grade of, at minimum, but ideally well above, a C. Once you are in or you have completed Chem 1C, you will be able to begin the Introductory Biology series, which begins with MCDB 1A. Satisfying a full year of introductory biology with labs means completing all 4 lectures, MCDB 1A, MCDB 1B, EEMB 2, and EEMB 3, as well as the 2 labs, MCDB 1LL and EEMB 2LL. These must be completed, even if it means exceeding the requirements for your undergraduate major. Many pre-health tracks, but not all, require a full year of organic chemistry with labs. You will need to complete all 3 lectures, Chem 109A, 109B, and 109C. Additionally, although the biology department recently dropped the requirement for the Chem 6BL lab from their majors, for professional school purposes, you will still need to complete this lab. Many programs require a full year of physics with labs. Depending on your major, we suggest completing the 6 series if it is an option, which consists of Physics 6A in the lab 6AL, 6B and 6BL, and 6C and 6CL. If your major requires you to complete the Physics 1 series, you will need to first ensure that you satisfy the requirements for your major, which may mean completing Physics 1 through 4 and 3L and 4L labs. Because the 1 series only requires 2 labs, but most professional schools require a full year of labs, you will need to take 1 additional physics lab. If this situation applies to you and you do not need to complete additional physics courses beyond Physics 4 and 4L, then we suggest petitioning the physics department to take the Physics 6AL lab to fulfill the full year of physics requirement. This can be done at any time. If you're unsure, please contact Pre-Health Advising. Many pre-health tracks also require at least 1 course in biochemistry. Students have some options for biochemistry, but must keep in mind that they have to satisfy their major requirements, which may dictate which biochemistry course or courses they take. Courses most often taken by pre-health students to satisfy this requirement include MCDB 110, MCDB 108A, and possibly MCDB 108B, which is an option, or which is optional, or possibly biophysical chemistry courses within the chemistry department. If you want or need to take biophysical chemistry because of your major, be sure through research and or direct communication that the professional schools you want to apply to will accept this course to satisfy their biochemistry course requirements.